All right, everybody, we are back and we are live again. We're doing another quick session of War Robots. Tide us over for Sunday night, and we'll see how it goes. The main news for me is I finally got enough components to get that Tempest. You can see it on the screen there on my blue Leo, where I've been saying I wanted to put it. This is my long-range Leo. I don't usually use it for Beacon Rush or Domination matches. I was kind of using it mostly for Deathmatch, but it's with the Tempest on it, it's working much better. A little behind on the upgrades on this because I haven't been playing much Deathmatch. I did get the Tempest the other day, and I sunk a little bit of gold into it to help those first couple of upgrades along to get it up to a usable level. So I'm up to 7 now. Get a little more silver together. I'm just going to keep upgrading that until it gets to at least 9 or 10. And then work on getting other things up and running. So I've been kind of using it. It's definitely a much better long range bot now than when I had the the Trident on it. So I'm pretty happy with grinding away for that. So with that said, we'll back up a little bit. Just bear with me 1 second. I got to check something on my stream options on my laptop. We're almost there. And we'll get into it and just play a few matches and call it a night. Probably going to play maybe 4 or 5 matches and get to bed because it's a work night and I actually have an early meeting tomorrow morning. So, but enough of that about my personal life. So, rest of my hangar is the same. I pulled out my Griffin for some long-range firepower just because sorry about that. Getting a little bit of lag here, so hopefully this picks up before I start playing again. Yeah, so I swapped out my Griffin for the Leo for now. I may swap out my other Leo and bring the Griffin back in. But for now, I've got my Ancelot. Now 2 Leos, the close range Mag Thunder Leo. Now my long range Gecko Tempest Leo. My Aphid Patton and my Scourge Galahad with the Punishers on it that I've been having fun with. It doesn't last very long, but hey, it pays for itself before it goes down. So, and it's kind of fun to run, even if it doesn't always survive. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it and just do a couple of fights and see what we get. I'm currently still in Diamond 2. I'm near the bottom of Diamond 2 at some point. So depending how it goes, I may fall back down into Diamond 3, or I may pick myself back up again. I got a funny feeling that I like long range on this map, so we'll just get in and get working with Leo here. Yeah, I got a funny feeling I'm going to be teetering on the edge between Diamond 2 and Diamond 3 for a while until I get some upgrades caught up. And just get a little bit more power. There we go. I like the sound of this gun. I know you guys can't hear the game audio because of, well, Android is a little annoying about recording game audio. But Tempest just sounds awesome. Alright, dishing out some long-range damage. I'm going to back down because this position isn't going to hold very long. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the way with the pairing of Gecko and Tempest. It's not an exact range match, but it definitely ups the firepower a bit. I didn't score that kill, but I'm doing pretty significant damage here. Even though most of what I'm doing is stripping that guy's shields. Alright, probably going to go down soon. Yep. And as always, when you play the sniper, as soon as too many people get in range, you're going to go down. And that's my kryptonite there. Somebody shooting at me with rockets, but I got around the corner before he could finish me off. Well, if I was a little quicker on the draw, I probably could have taken that guy out before he landed. Oh, and I'm getting sniped. That's what I like about the Galahad. I can make those mad dashes across sniper territory. I don't have the steadiest of hands tonight, so hopefully once I shake the rust off, I'll start doing a little better. Oh, bad time to go. Bad time to cross the alleyway there. I'm gonna start back at spawn. I've got all brawlers left. This is why I should probably switch in my my Griffin, just because I've got too much short range. Where it always seems to go. I always seem to have. I always seem to pull long maps when I have short short bots. Oh, not good. I'm not going to live very long with this. Yeah, I can never get shots like that when, I can never survive that long when I try to park up in that spot. Got cornered, nowhere to go. Alright, so that ends my first run with about 4 minutes left in the match. Blue team is up on beacons, but is down by... Well, it's semi-even. Down one bot. Let's Don't see golems every day in this league. That's not a bad config, even if it is very close range. And Hydra Guy is the last person left on the field. So this is not going to take too much longer to end. And that is probably it. Okay, let's see how the standings go. I know I didn't score a whole lot of damage on that one. No kills. Oh, lost 22 points there. Made it way too easy to lose points. Well, with a performance like that, I can't blame him. Hate that first match of the day syndrome. I mean, just bad. Just last time I picked this up, I was doing significantly better. Not making excuses, but... Okay, jumping back into another battle. This one I'm definitely leading off with the long range guy. Which way do I want to go? And Shock Train guy is on my side this time. Nice thing is with the Tempest now, I'm not totally helpless up close. That's a pretty fearsome weapon at, well, basically any range. Oh. Misjudge that. Pull back to here a little bit. Not a bad amount of damage. Not getting the kills credit, but doing plenty of damage. That guy does not want to peek out. fade back until a Tempest comes back up, and he's under cover. Gonna find a new target. Alright, it's time to start pushing, win or lose. Is that it? I think we killed them all. Alright, it's been a long time since I last hit a whole match in one bot. Only one kill. 300,000 damage is not bad for one bot. Especially primarily a long-range bot. So, definitely would have done better in the standings if I switched it up a bit. So here's what we're going to do. As much as I like running that other Leo, I think I need a little bit more reach in this hangar. So I'm going to switch out my my Thunder Mag Leo for my RDB Griffin. And hey there, Exotic Alpha, how you doing? Let's see. Yeah, please ignore the trolling boa. All right, I actually got a Jesse in one of those in one of those bronze box spins, and well, I leveled it up a little bit, and I just kind of think it doesn't work for me. Let's see. There it is. All right. So this ought to do a little bit better, not quite so much brawling. So I tend to do better at like medium range anyway, so this is a good mix. So let's jump back in and watch. Exotic Alpha is starting to telling us start a YouTube channel. If you want to go check him out, be my guest. He's kind enough to come over and support us, so you know, worth checking out his content, see if you like it. Alright, we are on the Dreadnought map. I'm going to start with the Galahad and see if I can pick up a beacon with it first. So now, at least with the Tempest on my on that Leo, well, it's still very much a long-range bot. I can actually get into general combat, medium-range combat, and not be totally dead. And I'm not going to last very long here because I walked into Rocket Land. And somebody is trolling with the Noricum Zenith Natasha out there. So let's get in that Leo and put some long-range fire on these guys. I'm going to try and see if I can get on top of the hull. Get the high ground like Obi-Wan. Hey, Vlad, how you doing? Vlad just got his Rogatka, and I just got my Tempest Cannon. So we're laying down some long range hurt. Come on, targeting system. Target the guy that I want to target. Come on, Tempests. Reload. Alright. Yeah, I'm the only one who's getting hurt today. Yeah, I missed all the good opportunities to fire while my targeting system was messing with me. Sitting there furiously tapping the target lock button, and it's jumping to every bot except the one that I wanted. Oh, that guy's gonna get it. And just keep in mind, those of you starting up YouTube channels, starting next month, if the notices can be believed, YouTube is putting a, if you're expecting to run ads, YouTube is putting a serious limit on it. You got to get a couple of thousand subscribers and thousands of views monthly in order to let them run ads, by the way. So if you're doing this for fun, great. If you're doing it to expect a payday, just keep an eye out for that. It says a couple of cents a day I make are going to go bye-bye because I don't get enough hits for that. Not that that's the most important thing in the world, but it is nice if you can, you know, make enough to someday buy a game. Or make enough money to, you know, buy the spare parts to fix your controller when you break it. Anyway, guys. I know some of you guys are jumping in and out, so I'll see you guys later if you come back. I'll be here for a couple more matches. Yeah, shield bots with Scourge are tough. That's why I'd rather face this Lancelot. It's funny, I'd rather go after a Lance than a Gareth with a Scourge. Alright, gonna corner this guy. Shield should hold out. Yep, shield's holding out. And there's nothing he can do about me. Unless one of his friends spots me. And he'll come back with something more effective. Happens when you wander into the enemy spawn. Alright, so far so good. They're racking up good amounts of damage. Way ahead on everything. We've got still got the numbers advantage. And I'm on my last bot here. I can just pick him apart from here if he doesn't get aggressive. Alright, we got to win. That's more like it. 4 kills, 600,000 damage. Only one beacon, but it's enough to net me a few points. A little bit of gold. And keep up with the Joneses. Oh, we were short a guy too. And still squeezed out the win. Hey, that's how it rolls sometimes. Okay, so I'm a little happier with this this choices as much as I like that Leo, and it's pretty effective. Yeah, it's not a Champion League's effective bot, but it's effective for where I am. I just needed something with a little bit more reach in my hangar, and I'd rather lose that than lose the Ancelot. Because Ancelot, I tend to use my Ancelot last on clean up or to do last stand type stuff. So I kind of need him to be my anchor. All right, and let's see, how am I doing on silver? I need something like 3 million silver for the next Tempest upgrade. So I'm just gonna hang in there and keep grinding away till I get it. Okay, and I know you guys can't hear the in-game audio thanks to Android being difficult about capturing mic audio and in-game audio at the same time. Same map, same starting bot. I'll go right for middle this time. I know you guys can't hear the in-game audio, but you can see from the visuals, Pixonic still has the Christmas decorations up. It's like, come on, guys. I know you got to wait for the next update to pull it out, but maybe you should make those elements so that you can turn them on and off without waiting for an update. Just because nobody likes the guy who leaves their Christmas decorations up up long past. Alright, that didn't last long. Live fast, die hard. That's not a good location to come out. Tried sparring with the guy on top of the... The guy on top of the ship. Try not to overextend. Ah, didn't get the snapshot off. Gonna have to deal with this guy. Let's see if I can get in here with... Nope, didn't get in time. What is that with an Ancile on it? Dashbot, that's what that is. Not going to survive long enough to do my next jump. Bad location. Ah, damn it. Alright, I still got them. Usually I miss when they're in the air. Someone else got his attention. I can sneak some shots in from the side. Duck and cover, pop out again. For a new target. Does he have that? Yep, he's got the beacon. Yeah, I know he's got an all these guys have Anciles. So they're not the best targets, but notice if you chip away at them one aphid at a time, you'll do a better job of chipping through their shields than if you try to fire all at once. There's a fourth one. You'll usually take down the shield on the third one. The fourth one will get through to do a little bit of damage. You can just keep doing that, and you can just wear them away a little bit at a time. Gotta watch out, this guy's coming through. They really don't like when you do that to them. So it leaves them exposed for someone to come in and backdoor them, like that guy did. Not a good shot. A couple of missiles got through, that was about it. Better shot, but he somehow managed to avoid that. I think I caught the lip. In most situations, probably the Rogatka. If you want to choose between Rogaka and Galahad, um, Galahad versus Rockets is always a lose. Rogaka versus Rockets, well, you got a chance because you can get out of the way. That said, if you're not facing Rockets, so the Galahad is actually still pretty good. It's just the amount of rockets out there make it kind of tough to use at times. Generally, when I'm running the Galahad, it's either run, die, repeat, or I stick around for a while and dish out some damage on my way down. And you can usually see it's usually because of how many people are shooting at me with rockets as soon as I spawn in. Okay, so not a whole lot of damage. This was a lot of cat and mouse. A couple of kills. Still lost a lot of points on that. Yeah, we were facing somebody's team practice that time. This is all around generally good players in this match. Yeah, and I found in some situations, some of the dash bots, even if they're walking at normal speeds, at 90 degrees to your basically across your screen, if you fire at them with aphids, most of the aphids will miss, even if you have a completely clear shot and they don't hit dash. If they hit dash, yeah, you're gonna miss. But even without them dashing, a lot of times it misses, and I don't know why. Yeah, don't tell me I've got bad video settings. Let's see, I got 2.5 million damage. Yeah, I've got some light robot tasks in my task list that I'm going to eventually have to use the videos to bypass, because I have not been playing light bots lately. So we'll see what happens there. Can't let them build up too much, because eventually you'll have your task list just full of them. If you just let them sit. Alright, let's see, how are we doing on time? I think we can do at least one more match. Let's see. Let me just check real quick. Okay, I apologize if the stream's a little laggy because it looks like I'm picking up a lag spike. Video still looks okay, at least in the hangar, so I'm going to give it a shot and move on. So let's drop in, do my next battle. And in case you miss it when it's scrolled before, Vlad is advising you can shoot fast-moving bots by curving the aphids in front of them. And hello there to Destructor 7. That's the kind of situation I probably should avoid with the Leo. Alright, that was costly. It was definitely a very costly kill. And I'm going to go down because, again, rockets. Alright, this is probably a bad idea. I'm going to try and grab center beacon. I want to hang on to this jump and try and use it to get out of trouble once I grab the beacon. Alright. And I got killed as soon as I try to lift off the ground. You see, I've kind of equipped myself into a certain play style, because most of my bots are a lot of firepower with not much protection. I end up playing probably... there we go. Gotta try and stay alive for 4 more seconds. Bye-bye. I end up playing pretty aggressively, and you know, sometimes I rely too much on being a damage sink, which is not a good idea when you're in a patent. Oh. Should have held off shooting for a few more seconds. That was kind of a wasted shot. Uh-oh. Hey, sneaky bastard. Took the beacon behind me while I was shooting at the rhino. Yeah, so that was a big mistake going after that kill shot with the rhino that I didn't need to make. It cost me a beacon. And it cost me a shot at keeping that guy out, pushed back. Hey there, Frank. How you doing? Frank has been joining me to play Star Wars Battlefront quite frequently. We played a little bit yesterday. All right. And that's a good win. I'm using that Lancelot in the last position to bully my way through. Usually works out well. So I picked up a couple of points. Not a great match, but got me on the boards. See any names I recognize in here? Not really. All right, taking a look at the clock. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to try and get Frank invited. Yeah, Frank, I'll get you invited if you want to get in game, if you're not there already. We'll play at least one round together before I call it a night. Let's see. Gator's online. We'll see if he wants to play too. I see Frank. Yep, this is probably going to be my last match for the night. I got a nice early meeting tomorrow morning, so and still have a couple of other things I want to do before I go to bed. So, okay, we got Frank. I'm going to give Gator about 10 more seconds to decide if he's in or not, and then we'll drop. All right, looks like he's not coming, so we'll go in. I'm going to do random mode, and we'll see what happens. And we've got a domination map on Springfield, so I'm going to start off with playing the long game. I keep the eyes on the prize. Got to make sure I grab this beacon. So we are already behind on beacons. Nobody's grabbing beacons. And then I'm going to flank right and start putting fire on center. Getting a little too close here. That guy did not want to give me an amp. I'm going to back off a little. This hill is killing me, man. And it's also saving my life. All right, down to one gecko. There's all corner sheet. And there we go. All right. Galahad's up next. Gonna go left this time. So couldn't really advance on center, but at least tied up about 3 or so guys. Alright, that gets the beacon back. Alright, I'm down a Punisher. Still have my shield. Play it cool, I can at least score some damage before I go down. Take a little risk here. Open up my shield to get a little position. It would be rockets. Now I'm down to just a Scourge. This is my best weapon. But yeah, it was not going to last too long against those rockets. Alright, Griffin up. Gonna stay on the edge of the riverbed to close the gap a bit. Surprise, you guys are dead. Those Frank's lasers going by my head. Come on, get around the corner. I'd rather tangle with the switch bot than with an angry Leo. Alright, and we lost on that one. It's still not a bad match. Let's see how we did. Okay, moderate damage. Got some kills. See, middle of the pack for both of us. I did my job with the beacon, so. Alright, we're going to come out. So let's see, just to check the time. So I am just about out of time. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm just about out of time tonight, so I'm going to back out. And before we go, I'm going to take a quick look. I think I have enough to open a box or so. And collect my task. 18 beacon captures. And let's take a look at how many keys I've got. So I got 234 keys. We can open 2 silver boxes tonight and see what happens. Not expecting much, but may as well do it for laughs while I got the keys. Some gust components, not bad. I think I'm getting pretty close to actually getting a gust, so I really need 2 of them to make a difference. Then I think I'll have enough gear to do all Gust's Griffin. Tempest components now that I don't really need them again, but hey, if I get a second Tempest, then that gives you an excuse to set up a Carnage. And let's see, I think that's all we're going to do for keys tonight. Quick look at my rewards log so you can see how bad my luck has been. And just small amounts of components. Gust components is my best pull. I think this black market. And lots of keys. Alright, folks, so that's all we've got time for tonight. We're going to call it a weekend. I will see you out there on the battlefield. Remember, if you like what you see in my videos, like, subscribe, and comment. As always, check out some of my other videos. I've been streaming Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2, playing a lot with Frank. Good action there. I'm not a great player at that game, but I'm on a good day I'm competent. But either way, it's still a lot of fun. I think last time we had a really fun match of Heroes versus Villains towards the end of the last session. So if you go back and check out that one, me and Frank we're doing pretty well. I was doing pretty well, even though it wasn't a high scoring game. I did pretty well with actually one of the weaker heroes in the game, but that's Battlefront, not War Robots. So, thanks for coming out and watching. As always, great to play with you guys. Hopefully, we'll do some more. I'm trying to do one video a week for each of my games. I completed Horizon Zero Dawn last week, so I'm not sure what I'm replacing with it, and I kind of just played hooky and took the night off and played Battlefront instead this week. So. Check it out. I'll figure out what I'm gonna fill my Horizon Zero Dawn void with next week, and catch you on the battlefield. You see me in War Robots, give me a shout out, and I'll see if I can team up with you. Have a great week. Talk to you later, guys.